Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 5 review of series number 11. Series number 11 is North American Market Snus, and as you just saw, it will be the second of 3 Thunder products. So in the last review, I did Thunder Original, all right? In this one, it is basically the same product as far as I know right now, only it is the strong version. So let's take a look at the can. So you have an all plastic can with a sticker on it. The upper is a very, very dark blue. If you can tell the slight difference between the upper and the warning label. The warning label, of course, is black. Notice that all 5 of the circles above the X are filled in, and that there are 24 portions in this can. The can comes with a catch lid, pretty good sized one. All right. The can is slightly bigger than a dip can. Skull product right there. The Thunder can. All right. For reference, between the strong and the regular original, this is the regular original, this is the strong. Notice the regular original, only 3 of the 5 circles are filled in, and it is obviously in white. Okay, so on the banding, original, strong, 24 portions. Then you have the warning label, snus, and branding. Okay, on the back, you have the fact that it's Thunder Extreme and Original Strong. That it is 24 portions. It is 100% premium imported tobacco. That is not surprising or even a thing, considering that this product is made by Swedish Match in Denmark. Okay? So imported tobacco isn't really that big of a deal when the tobacco product is imported itself. Net weight is 0.9 ounces. Okay, I did not mention this in the last video. These cans are all 0.9 ounces. So how that compares, a Copenhagen pouch or a Skull pouch is 0.82. Okay, so it's 0.8. These are 0.9. All right, Grizzly are 0.84. Basically 0.8 again. So going on, we have manufactured in Denmark for Swedish Match North America. So basically you have this product manufactured in Denmark by Swedish Match for Swedish Match North America, which is based out of Richmond, Virginia. All right. And then you have the barcode, and right here next to the barcode is a best before, which is May 10th, 2019. Now, down low at the bottom there, you do have an ingredients list. And as I said in the last video, ingredients lists, I think that's a good thing. All right. It holds companies to a certain standard, or at least a base standard. If the United States government actually cared about quality of products and product safety, they wouldn't try to tax us for our own good. They would hold the companies to standards such as putting an ingredients list on the back of their products. At first, that would probably cut down North American products at first, because I can't see most of the Swisher products being okayed once they actually put a ingredients list on. That, or more likely, Swisher would just pull the products so they could avoid putting an ingredients list on it. But after the initial downturn, I think things would pick back up and there would just be a new aspect of competitiveness between the companies. Just my opinion. All right. So on the ingredients list, most of the stuff can be actually pronounced. The number one ingredient, obviously, is tobacco. The number two ingredient is water. Then you have some natural and artificial flavors, taste enhancers such as table salt, pH adjusters, which is sodium carbonate, baking soda, basically, and preservatives, which in this case is potassium sorbates. These are actually food additives, unlike what the cigarette companies put. Oh, they're just FDA approved additives. These additives aren't actually being lit on fire, so it's a little bit different here. Anyway, I'm going to crack into the can. I am expecting to basically same product as the last review with a higher nicotine content. Okay, so although I'll tell you what, right off the bat, the pouches look like they've stained more and maybe more moisture present. Okay, it is the same smell, although it seems a little stronger, but I'm not saying that is, I'm not suggesting it's a different product. This particular can, it would seem the moisture level is a little bit higher, and that's probably what's making it have more of a smell. It's not a bad smell. It is the regular original Snus flavor smell. All right, it's like the natural of the Snus world. So the pouches, although they do seem also a little more stained in this can. So I don't believe the last can, I think it was dated around the same time. It was dated best before the day before. This is the 10th of May, and that one was the 9th of May. So, very slight moisture reading when you press it to your lip. All right. So I'm going to throw one up top, and then I will hit the pause button and just wait a little while, and then I'll be back. All right? All right. Okay, and I am back. Okay, it is basically the same as the last review. It's the same original in flavor, smell as the last review, which was the original portion. This is original strong portion. It is noticeably stronger. Definite uptick how I'm feeling, but also after about 10 seconds of having it in the upper, there was a definite mouth sensation. Basically, it comes off as sort of a sting, but unlike with dip, like a wintergreen or whatnot, I call it more of a sting instead of a burn, all right? Because it is only at point of contact. And since the pouches aren't the hugest things, it's basically just where the pouch is, that rectangle of the pouch on the gum. It does give a tingling sensation that moves along the gum line and a little bit into the cheek, but nothing that I would register as discomfort, okay? Just letting me know that there is nicotine absorption going on. As for the flavor, as I said in the last video, this is not my favorite. And this is one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of snus. Their natural, their original is, it's just not something. They're quality products and it's quality tobacco, but they back it with citrus, and the citrus is, I believe, bergamot, or bergamot. I always put an N in there. I'm sorry. And to tell you the truth, during the break right now, I just smelled this a couple times and then got a couple of the SP snuffs, dry snuffs out, and the similarities are surprising. Now, the SP snuffs are like natural snuffs, but they are usually backed with a citrus, which is usually 9 times out of 10 a bergamot. And the comparison or the similarities between smelling an original snus and smelling an SP nasal snuff, I'm not saying they're dead on, but you can see that it's almost the same family. Let me put it that way. You get the feeling it's the same family. So flavor-wise, I'm not overly keen on this. It's very earthy, sort of a wood. Even I'm hesitant to say sandalwood-ish, but there's like a woody presence with a sour citrus backing. I will say in both of these products that they didn't go overboard on that citrus backing, which is a good thing, because there are some products that do, and that's when I really don't care for them. So flavor is something, it's an acquired taste, I believe. And you know what? It may be something that somebody can get used to. I mean, if I was relying on this solely for my nicotine intake, then I think I could even, it could actually start registering to me as relief. This is good. But as it is, I don't use this stuff enough. So keep that in mind flavor-wise. Nicotine is definitely there. It's definitely there. There's a definite difference between this product and just the original. Okay? There is a definite difference in the nicotine. The strong is stronger. All right? Now, I don't know what these are retailing at out in stores because I had to order these in. But if you see it and you've wondered about snus, then if you're going to play around with trying snus, you really should try an original. And this is the one that I'd go with. All right? This or the general product, which will be later in this series. They are different, but I haven't had the general in quite a while, so I don't want to say how they're different at this time until I revisit the product. So the packaging's nice. I mean, it is an all plastic can, but that is normal for snus products, even in Europe. I mean, there are no metal lids. They don't do that. So the packaging's nice. It's a nice layout design. Having the ingredients list is nice. They clearly state that it's best before a certain date. The whole package is nice. And the product inside, although not laid out in a circular fan like the general, I mean, it looks good. And the can is full, all right? The can has a little weight to it. It is slightly bigger than a dip can, as I said. And it has a very nice, large catch lid, which with snus products actually does sort of make sense. Because now the only thing you're really dealing with, mess-wise, is the used pouch. So, all in all, quality product from Swedish Match, North America. If you see it and it's reasonably priced, you might want to give it a try. Okay, so this has been the review of Thunder Extreme Original Strong. I am the Suit&Tie Dip and Chew Guy. I'd like to say hello and thank you to Edard of the House of Stark and Sting-Free Snus. Do check out Berg's Dip Reviews, Whittington Outdoors, Dirty Pat Walsh, Wayside Lee 83, Real Talk Studios, No Bluff Buff, and snoozefreak.com, the channel here on YouTube. Guys, I hope everyone is well. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.